Hey everybody, Temple Crazed here. Say it is, well basically it's the 22nd of January, Monday the 22nd. It's technically Sunday still, but I mean by the time you guys see this, because it's like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that to midnight Anyway, so I was bored, you know how I get. And I thought about it, I was like, I have a full roll of red brown pennies downstairs that are ones that didn't make the cut for my book. As most of you know, I'm building a new book for my penny book. And so these are ones that didn't really make the cut. Um, so I thought, maybe what I should do is go down there and set up the scope. Because I didn't look at any of these that closely for like DDOs, DDRs, RPMs, any of that. You think I would have, right? Nope. I didn't. I was just looking for the red brown characteristics for my book, and that was about it. And I threw a bunch of the rest of them, not all of them, but a bunch of the rest of them went into just a roll that's been sitting on my desk now for a while. And, well, I mean, it keeps getting more put into it. It wasn't a full roll, but now it is. So I thought I should go through it, figure out what I got, figure out what I want to sell. I mean, to be honest, I don't think I'm going to keep any of it because, you know, whatever. Also, I have had a few people ask me now about my microscope. So I thought maybe I would go and look it up here real quick where I got it. I got it from Amazon. Let me look it up here real quick, and then I can show you which one I have. And that way, if you do want to go get one yourself, you can. So, alright, here we go. This is the one that I own. Right here. This is the one I own. $270 right here. Multiple stuff. I bought it for doing this kind of work, not for doing coinage. I literally bought it for doing soldering and stuff. It is a really cool scope though. And like with the one lens, this is the lens we use right now. I mean, you can really see some good detail on coins, as you've noticed. This arm can go inward and outward, and you can go up and down with this piece, or for little fine adjustments here, or here the whole thing you can go up and down on. That sounds so bad. And then you have the LED lights here, and you can switch out the different lenses and stuff that it comes with. And of course, here's it hooked up to the PC, which is what I do. So, like I said, if you are interested in getting a scope like mine, yeah, this is everything in mine. So, this charger, though, that it comes with does not work. It doesn't actually charge it. It's just to, to turn on the power and stuff, but don't use this one. Spend the money and buy a higher powered one. I'm using an Anker, I think 45 watt, because the one it comes with, it doesn't seem to put out quite enough power to run the LEDs and the scope. So, I don't know why, it just doesn't. So if you're going to go with this scope like mine, with the extra charger, expect to spend about $300. Alright? Alright, now we got that done. I was just asked about it in my Whatnot stream today. People were pretty shocked with how crystal clear the everything is when I'm doing the penny stuff. So I thought, well, I should maybe show what it is in case somebody wants to get it. Alright. Alright, well, let's get started here. So I already got a penny under the scope here. As you can see, this is a 58. Oh yeah, and I'm wearing white gloves today. Let me move these lights up a little. It looks better in person than it does, like, staring at it. I mean, because you know you're not usually zoomed up this close on it. It is a woody. It is a woody. It's actually in really nice shape. It's got some toning going on that you just don't really see. But what we're going to do here is I'm going to use the finer adjustment that brings the scope down closer. I'm going to try to use just that back and forth because that'll make it a lot easier. And we're going to look for like 58. Denver doesn't have an RPM that's like the big dog RPM, but this is an RPM. And I don't know that that's going to get close enough. Let's see if we can make a bit of an adjustment. All right, here we go. There we are. So, if you notice, sometimes, like I've said before, you gotta like move the light around and stuff. Take light out, move light back in and stuff. There is an extra D just underneath that one. It's not a big one, not a big RPM, so it's not one that I would actually worry about. Basically, this coin will end up getting sold on as a I'll sell this one on as just a woody, 58 Denver woody. So there you go. That's one. Next. All right, here's a 53 Denver. A lot better shape. We got a little bit of, that's a die crack right up on his head there. It's a Lincoln head die crack thing. Are we in good focus here yet? Maybe. I also had somebody say to me today, I think it was today, asked me how the heck I do so many YouTube videos and everything and stuff, but I mean, those that know me, they know what I'm doing here. I'm trying to build this channel, you know? So, just a good 53 Denver right there. Really nice one. Now, hey, there's a fingerprint. So, that's what happens when you grab onto a penny without wearing gloves. I usually don't worry about it with brown, but with red or RedBrown, you do want to wear some kind of protection for your fingers. Otherwise, you leave fingerprints that etch into the coin, and that's where they'll stay. I've never actually seen... I've seen really nice coins on NGC and PCGS where they've, you know, gave them a really good grade and stuff, and they have a big old fingerprint on them, so... I don't know, sometimes I don't think it matters that much. Alright, a 57 Denver. This one's really nice here. And 57 Denver. This one I believe would hit red. Probably red 64 maybe? Even if it was red 60, and it's still a $3 coin at red 60, but at red 63 would be at like $7. So yeah, I'm looking at these things a lot closer up than what the graders do. They don't look at them this close. That's something a lot of people forget. Y'all think you look at it and go, look at all them little scratches and stuff. But the graders don't actually look at them this close. I mean, I don't even know what zoom I'm on here, but we're really, really close. So, alright, another 57 Denver. Just looking for anything out of the ordinary, any die cracks, die chips, RPMs, anything that just looks a little out of place, like that little die chip right there. Or that die crack right there. This might be a longer video because, I mean, I got, like I say, a roll to go through, and I'm actually going to go through them pretty slowly here because this is what I'm actually going to be doing this for a, I don't know if they'll go up for auction on Whatnot. They may actually end up on eBay. So I'm kind of putting them into groups next to me so that I know, you know, this group has die chips, this group has die cracks, this group, you know, just good looking pennies kind of a thing. And then I'll go through and I'll flip them all up. And then I think I'm probably going to take pictures of a lot of them and just put them on eBay. Let them buck. I'll probably put them in groups maybe. Because I prefer to ship stuff, but shipping on eBay is just, I don't know, ridiculous. You know, you can buy one penny and it's going to cost you, you know, $5 to ship or to get it shipped to you or whatever. And that's, unless you're talking a very expensive slab or something, it's kind of ridiculous. So that's why I figure I'll probably put them in groups. When I sell them, I'm not sure if that'll be how quickly I'll get them up there. I got a bunch of baseball cards and football cards and basketball cards and hockey cards that I got to get up onto eBay too. So, plus all that stuff that my parents brought over, the spoons and stuff. Just lots of stuff. And if you see anything in here that you're interested in, you know, let me know. We can always work something out. You know, we wouldn't have to go through eBay or whatnot. We can just, you know, do a deal right through PayPal or something like that. So, I've done that with a few customers. That way you don't have to pay, you know, tax. Because I know some states do charge tax on coins. My state doesn't. My state doesn't charge tax on coins or bullion. So you just have to let me know if you see a coin that you want me to put aside. You'll have, a couple days, I suppose. Still working on the e-store. Hopefully that'll get done here soon. I need, I'm working on so many things. It's like, I mean, I can understand why people ask me how I can do so much stuff. I mean, I'm doing the YouTube stuff, and then I also have, I'm trying to write some proposals for an angel investor, and then I got, still trying to find a job. Lower B has a die chip. Plus, still try to make money just buying and selling coins, so, ugh, a lot of stuff. Plus, you know, I want to try to build this channel, and all these scratches that you're seeing, these are die markers. Basically, they were scratches in the die. That's a really nice red penny there. I know you're seeing a lot of 50s, and you're going to see a lot of 50s. I mean, when you start getting older than that, they start getting a little less red and a lot more red-brown, and then a lot more brown. And you can get them in red-brown, but you also pay for it. I mean, I bought a I bought a few on eBay here recently that are nice red colored from the 30s, and I think the four that I bought I paid almost 40, almost $10 a piece for, and they're not like key dates or anything. They're not key or semi keys or anything like that. They're just common coins, but I wanted them in red for the book. I figure by the time the book is completely done, when you figure that I gotta take this off. My hands are sweaty. I'm just gonna have to be careful. Anyway, I figure by the time I'm done with the book, um, it should be worth probably with the VDB, the S and the SVDB and the 14 Denver and the 31S and all the key and semi-key dates going on. I'm guessing it should be probably close to 5K value. And that's just going to go up and up and up anyway. So, let me just look here. 1945 Denver. That's about a $10 to $15 coin in this condition. That's the other nice thing. Oh, that kind of hurts it right there, the Eperbolis area. And so does that over of America, but overall it's a really nice looking coin. Let's probably drop it down to about a $4 coin. And I know I get people, come on and be like, oh, well, I looked that up in Redbook and it says it's worth 15 cents. Well, okay. I'll give you 15 cents if you got coins this nice. I'll give you Redbook prices, for them. I mean, what's Redbook say a 56 Denver should be? I'll just look real quick because I have my Redbook. I use it as a guide, not a holy grail of pricing. I look at what things are going for online to find my actual pricing, but this coin in a MS65 RedBrown is worth $1, it says. That's what Redbook says. Now, if you go look it up though somewhere, you probably find it sells for $2 to $5. I'm not going to actually go look it up because I don't feel like it. Let's see here though. There is an RPM for it. There's a couple of them actually, 3 of them. I don't think we have any of them. Doesn't look like it. But just to keep that in the back burner, that we know that there is a few RPMs for the 56 Denver. There's a 53S. Oh, you remember the 55S's that I had the other day when we were hunting that roll? I actually didn't need it after all because, well, I have one that's actually was nicer than those even, already in the book. I really should write down what coins I need so that I quit and then just hang it up somewhere down here so I can remember, or not remember, but I have a reminder then. Oh, this is pretty. You're not going to be able to see the pretty toning on it, probably, but yeah, no. It's got like a purpley tone coming through on it. You can kind of see a little bit on the back of Lincoln's head there. Oh. So yeah, our next mail call should be fun. I'm going to try to do it live, hopefully. I was looking, and I think a lot of stuff that I ordered last week or the week before even, I think is going to be here next week or on Monday, I mean. So once that gets here, then that'll be good. We'll do a nice big mail call. I've asked if people like the live stream ones, and people seem to really like that, so we'll probably do a live stream of it. Hopefully we can do one later today. Live stream maybe, I'm hoping by 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, all that good stuff. Anyway, this is a BIE, just a little die chip there between the B and E, so it's a nice little penny. Nice shape. Very nice shape indeed. We'll have, there will be some rolls to hunt, so that'll be good. Here's a 53 Denver. Got some wear on the face. But yeah, we'll have, I think 3 rolls to hunt. And they should all be, well, I mean, one of them I paid 50 something for. I think one of them was like 12 or something, or maybe 20. I don't know. I think there were 2 that were 20 and 1 that was like 50 maybe. So hopefully we'll have some good stuff. Hopefully we'll have a good hunt. Also, the roll that I got those nice wheat pennies out of, those 55s, 55 San Franciscos. Ooh, that's pretty. This next one's really got some deep purple toning that you'll probably not, well, you can maybe see a little on the head there. I mean, I could probably show you if I wanted to tilt the coin around. I'm just trying to not touch the coin much. But anyway, the guy that I got those other rolls from that had the 55 S's on them, though, I bought some more from him. Let me take a quick look here. I don't even know how many I got. I gotta look at my account here and see. Come on. Let's see. One, two, three, four. I got 5 of them. 5 more of them coming. And then I also got, from another person, I got this U.S. Mint 1 set Lincoln Wheat whatever collection thingy. It was really cool, and I got it for a really good price. I'll talk about it here real quick. I could show you too. Here, I'll just bring it over and show you. So it's this set right here. This whole thing. All of this stuff. So we got a 1971 Denver MS63 Red PCGS. So if I go into PCGS's coin guide here, and just look it up quick. I don't think it's worth a whole lot, but I think it's worth enough that it pays for well, it's worth about $6, it says. I think I paid $7 plus shipping for the whole kit and caboodle. So take that as you will. We got a 1909 here. I don't see VDB, so I don't. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's actually a VDB. Got a 1910. Pretty nice looking 10 also. Doesn't look bad at all. A 1911. A 12. And then there's this thing. This right here. This large cent. But that's the only place you see the obverse of it. So, but it comes with a certificate of authenticity right there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I paid $7.50 plus about $7 shipping on it. So, I don't know. I guess I have to say that's a pretty darn good deal, really. Pretty darn good deal. So, and like I say, then I also got 6 of those, or was it 6, 5? I don't remember. What did I say? 1, 2, 3, 5 of those rolls of those same ones that I had got before. But this time, I got them for a lot less money. I got them for $7 a piece. So, I thought that was a pretty darn good deal. So hopefully when those come next week, I'm guessing, we'll have more stuff to hunt. Yay! Alright, back to what we're doing here, though. Another 57 Denver. Sorry. I'm trying to get rid of the dang dog hair. I got so much dog hair everywhere. She's shedding like crazy. You know, I always find it hilarious. Every dog I've had that sheds, like, everybody's like, oh yeah, they'll shed their coat in the spring. Nope. And I'm sure there's people out there that'll agree with me on this, that have dogs that shed. They shed all winter long. And, like, I don't think she doesn't hardly shed at all in the spring or summer. It's all winter. Like, oh well. She's a good girl, so I guess we'll leave it be. Well, not seeing a whole lot of errors or anything here, just a lot of really nice coins, so that's alright. Maybe I'll put them all back in one roll and sell the roll. This one's got a little carbon spotting right there. Sell it as a whole roll of RedBrown wheat pennies. If I do it that way, I could probably sell it on my whatnot. Or to one of you if you want. If you want the whole roll, just let me know. Let me know. We can play Let's Make a Deal. Here's another 51. Looks like somebody might have been cleaning this one at some point. But it could also be just from being in the pocket, you know? I mean, other coins hitting it, stuff like that. Nah, that looks like cleaned. That looks like cleaned. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's horrible, because that's actually, when you take it out and look at it at an angle and stuff, you're not under the scope. You can't really see those little lines, and it's got this beautiful purple toning going on with it. a 55 Denver. I got a 57. I forget, is it a 57 Denver? I don't know. Ray would know because we each bought them from a streamer on Whatnot. They were in a federal bank roll that was sealed from basically right out, right after the bank got it from the mint or whatever. It was put into a bank roll, and that's where it's at. And man, are they pretty. Beautiful red. Are they 57s? I think they're 50. They might be 55 San Franciscos. I don't remember now. All I know is that mine will go off for grading because they are absolutely amazing. I was only able to get one. Money and all that stuff. And by the time I got in there, other people were getting in there and finding them and were bidding them up pretty high. So, and I mean, they're worth it. All it takes is one in really nice shape to hit a top pop. Um, let's see if we, I don't remember if they were 55S or 57s. I'm gonna go with 57 just in case that's what they were. I don't know, but they were definitely in red. And if you hit a top pop, I mean, a like a, the top pop for it is 67 plus. That's a $16,000 coin. Actually, the last one sold in 2022, December 2022, at Heritage Auctions for over 20,000. So I mean, it's definitely worth the risk to do it, and I'll send it in. I'm gonna work on getting my PCGS grading again, or maybe I'll do Annex. I don't know. I had PCGS before. Even though they kind of screwed me, I might just go with them. Nice 44. I had a guy write to me today from one of the Facebook groups I'm in, and he had questions about. He had a 44, and it was not what I'd consider to be in really great shape, but it was missing, I think, the BER, I want to say. So they were gone. So I was like, well, that's just probably a grease strike, struck through grease. It had the L on rim, which he was so concerned about. Oh, it's got an L on rim, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, whatever. Don't care. And then the T and R were really small compared to the UST, which this one's a little bit, you can see they're a little bit smaller. But there's dye deterioration that causes that. And I tried explaining this all to the guy multiple times, and he just could not accept that they weren't huge errors. He's like, I got 3,000 of them, and this is the only one that looks like this. And I'm like, dude, it's not a big mint error, dude. I'm just sorry, it's not. L on rim, I mean, if that's a huge mint error, well, shoot, I should be a millionaire. you know? Ugh. Some people just can't be taught. And I had heard other people, like I had seen in comments that other people had said to this guy, hey, I've already talked to you about this, knock it off, you're not listening, blah, blah, blah. And I thought, wow, that's kind of harsh. Well, now I understand. Now I understand why they were being so harsh. Some people just don't, they just keep trying to find that one person that's going to tell them that it's a air coin, and it's worth all that money and stuff. And they'll find that person eventually, I'm sure. It's not me, but definitely not me. 52D. Unfortunately, the only thing that PCGS says that it has is a overbit bark. And this definitely isn't it. There's a D over S, FS 511. So, anyway, hope everybody been having a good day. They had a good weekend. Unfortunately, it's over now, huh? I'd I'd love to be able to say back to the grind. Unfortunately for me, it's not. It's well, it kind of is. It's back to the filling out applications all over the country, basically. Looking for an IT job. Prefer one that's remote. So if any of my followers know of any place that is looking for IT help, like help desk type stuff, remote, maybe let me know. I got to do something to pay the bills while I'm getting everything set up for the store and for all that stuff, while I'm working on getting an investor and everything. It's a nice looking 53S. Really nice looking. It's not bad at all. Definitely gradable. 52 Denver. It's hilarious that these are the rejects that aren't going into my book, huh? Or they might have been in my book and then I took them out because I found better. Another 55 Denver. Well, it's got a little toning there you get to see. Yeah, I really want to make my book really nice. I mean, I went the first time through, and I built it like I just used the cheap Whitman, blue push type book, whatever. Push the coins into it thing. And I didn't like it. And I literally put like basically any coin I found into it. That's the thing is I've been into coin collecting for a little while, but like wheat pennies is was more of a newer thing for me. Probably I don't know, say 8 months ago, 9 months ago. I was more into like collecting silver coins and stuff, or quarters. Because like you guys know, I really love the um, Eagleback quarters. But now I'm refining my tastes a little bit, huh? Wow, look at that. That D's about hitting that 9. Wow. They must have had multiple positions for the mint marks. Let's see. Let me go look. Mint mark style. Denver. I think. Let's see, 58. Huh, weird. It's definitely not supposed to be that high up. I mean, it's mint mark 6, but it shouldn't be that high up. Because mint mark 2, which was 34 through 45, is closer to that position, but not quite as high up as that sucker is. That thing's a long ways out of place. Huh. Well, that's interesting. It's interesting. It's not like, oh, well, let's add $100 to the coin. No, it's not that. It's just interesting. You know, sometimes you don't have to have an expensive coin just to make it interesting. Just there's where it should have been. See that? And there's where it is on that one. Let's see if I can get them both in scope here. Eh. Sorry, the one had to be rotated, but with how close I am, I can't put them both together otherwise. But you see how close the D is on the one on the left, and on the right, how far down it is actually. So that's why I said it's just an interesting thing. Very cool. In fact, I think I would probably put those two together as like a, if I sold them, like individually or something, I'd probably put those two together as a package deal, because just how cool it is to see those different mint marks on there. There's another filled B die chip. A filled B die chip. A lot of these do have the ear detail that I like to talk about. I was in somebody's stream the other day that must have heard me talking about the ear detail, because I was just sitting there and I don't think they knew I was there, because they never acknowledged I was in there or anything. And most of the time when I go into people's streams, even if they've never, like, even if I've never been in the stream before or something, they recognize the streamer, and they call me out. I mean, even the big dogs, let's call them, on whatnot, will, when I go in their stream, will say, "Hey, Tempo," whatever. But I'd been in this person's stream for quite a while, watching them go through stuff, and all of a sudden they go, "Oh, look at the ear detail." So either that's something that they just use too, or they heard me. I don't know. It was funny to hear. I laughed a little bit. I enjoyed hearing ear detail. Got about a handful here left. Lots of weird lint and stuff on a few of these. I don't know. Huh, weird fuzzies. I don't think it's from pouring them out, because I don't have the fuzzies on my table. I got apparently a lot of dog hair. There's another die chip. Also, I do finders stuff for people. I mean, there's a finder's fee, obviously, but if there's a coin that you are looking for, like desperately want for your collection or whatever, you need to tell me, what the coin is, how, year, date, denom, condition that you want, You know, like if it's a penny, do you care if it's brown, red, brown, red? Do you want it to be, just good, fine, very good? I mean, XF, AU, MS condition, all that good stuff. If it's a large date, small date, type of a setup or copper, or, whatever all the details are about it, you got to let me know, and then also your budget. And I will do my best to find it. I have found coins for other people. In fact, I found one for another Whatnot guy who had put out the feelers like even before I became a Whatnot streamer to a bunch of people to find him this coin, and I found him actually the most rare of them. It was a 1957 large cent, which they're hard as heck to find. They're horribly hard to find, and when you do find them, they're usually really, really expensive. Well, and then to throw a little bit of extra difficulty into it, the one I found him, because he never told me if he wanted the large date or small date. So the one I found him was actually the small date, which apparently is a little bit harder to find of the 1857 large set. But either way, there's only 333,000 total minted between the large and small date. And in a G4, that's a $175 minimum coin. And I think I sold it to him for like $120. And it was probably in VG-ish condition, which would have been about a $250 coin. So it took me a while. I don't find things overnight, but I do have a lot of contacts and stuff in the industry now. So if there's something that you really, really want and you have the funds, and if it's very, very expensive, obviously you might have to put a chunk of change down on it, because I can't go out and blow $1,000 on a coin that somebody wants and then have them not actually pick it up or something, or not pay for it, right? So, and we're saying like 80% down if it's like a really expensive coin like that. But it's something we can definitely talk about and work out if there's something you want. All right, well, that was all of them. I'll just lower that down. So, yeah, if there's something out there that you really, really want and you can't find the condition you're looking for, or whatever, maybe you're trying to finish I don't know, maybe you're doing a barber dime book or something, and you're looking for a key date barber dime. I don't even know what the key date, I can't even remember what the key date barber dime is right now off the top of my head. Let's see here. Let me find it here. The big one. It's like a 17, or not a. No, that's the 16 Denver for the winged. The 1909 Denver is only 950,000. 1909 S 1 million. 1913 S 510,000. Stuff like that. Those rarer ones to find. Rarer ones to find. Just let me know. I'll do my best to find them. I probably won't be able to find you the 1894S proof, because the last one sold at auction was a proof 66, and it sold for almost $2 million. So, probably won't be able to find you that one. And there's only 24 of them. So, but, a lot of the other coins I might be able to find if you're looking for them or whatever. So, even the 1856 Flying Eagles I can find. So, just food for thought. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I had a good time. I'm gonna go through and do. I'll probably just put these coins back into the tube for now, and wait to see if anybody wants to buy them or anything like that. And then if I haven't heard from anybody on one of the comments here or in my email within the next couple days, then I'll just assume that nobody wants to buy an individual or the whole set, which I would prefer to sell it as just a whole tube and actually all one price, just do the whole thing. But if I haven't heard anything from anybody, then I will be placing them up for sale myself somewhere on either eBay or maybe through Whatnot. I don't know. But, and again, thanks for watching, everybody. As always, you know what I say. Have a good one.